know. Because I've been playing it for the last, like, 5 days, or last 3 days, or something like that. But we're gonna go down to the Just Talk, because this whole entire, like, I do these whole entire videos and that. Oh, I got 11 views in that one. I almost had 2,500 hours. Cool. The whole point of this is just to bring in a narrative that's going to hopefully bring people together. I hope. If not, then I really don't care. If you're going to be a hater, you're going to be a fucking hater. But, yeah, I know I joke about Angry Joe a little bit. Because I see that, I know that man transformed society in the way that he acted that towards tyranny, video game companies and that. But now I see that he's just kind of like just going right into the woke bullshit, and he's saying that, oh, well, he doesn't talk about it. Because he knows it's his political side that's doing it. That's a problem when you take sides in political. If you think that it is your side, I think Republicans are being fucking stupid. And, you know, and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll call them out. Why not? If they're being dumb, then call them out for the stupidity that they are. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you do. But throughout history, you know, the right side has been standing more or less with the people and doing things that are necessary to make people realize that they're not alone in this world. That they're willing to compromise with certain things. I do get that people get upset in that because they think that they're all racist and that. Racism comes from the person that talks about it. Republicans never talk about racism at all. They said that the left-wing people are racist, and they say, well, you're racist because you think we're racist. You guys are literally saying it every damn time. You know. But I don't care about it. I don't want my algorithm to be changed. I want to make profit off this damn channel. But when it comes down to what's happening, it doesn't matter what people think they're going to do. It's not going to change a fact of fucking nothing. You want to know why? It's already changed. As soon as you tap into the spiritual world that has been awoken because of all this bullshit that's happening, I already see what's going to happen. I already see that. I'm not worried. I ain't worried about a fucking thing. Here's why. Because God has already spoken. He knows this is He knows this is a devilish act. No matter how many, it's not that I hear it for myself. I feel it. I feel it around the air. The air itself, nature is coming out and saying, this is not how it should be. This is how it always is when you have deep, deep tyranny. This ain't the first time this happened in history, guys. Research history about how fucked up society is for decades. And then on a dime it switches. Why do you think we got Noah's flood? Noah's flood was literally the change of society. Some people say it's because there was Nephilims and that. There were massively, you know, semi-godlike human beings, giants and shit, you know. They were massively fucking powerful in that normal humans couldn't resist. They couldn't kill them because they were so powerful in that. It's probably true. But another thing is, that's why the dinosaurs got wiped away. Because mankind was born. Dinosaurs were first. They were first. God probably didn't like it, so he wiped them out. This is his domain. He made everything. I'm not gonna show anybody says all their garbage, you know, Satanist crap and that. They don't believe in any of that stuff and that. They want to believe in, you know, all the sins of Satan and that, which is, you know, common for some humans to believe in some of that stuff and that. I agree. We're a mixture of both. We're going to be sinners. I try my best not to sin. I mean, the worst thing I do is what? Masturbate, maybe? Maybe. But, like, when it comes down to all these things, that people have to understand that you give in to good things more than bad. There's a reason why behind that. Bad things happen to good people, just like, you know, and this is what changes society. When good things happen to good people and bad things happen to bad people, then you start seeing society change dramatically because it's happening. God is putting his foot down because we're a bunch of damn children. Because we're all a bunch. I mean, yes, society has changed dramatically. I'm sure he notices that. I'm sure God's noticing that. I'm sure all the angels and all the other people of, you know, high heaven already knows that society's dramatically changed. You go with the changes, just like Pinhead said in freaking Hellraiser. Go with the changes of life. You can't just always have a wooden box. So he made a freaking something that was part of the technology. That's basically how it is. Do you think that God doesn't grow with us? Of course he has to. That's his job. And yes, that's his job to grow with his children, just like a father grows with a child. That a father can get smarter because a child's brand new. They learn faster. They see things from different perspectives. Even though people say God knows everything, God knows everything. But doesn't mean he can't see things from different perspectives. He may know it. Doesn't mean he might not see it all the way through. I know people are be like, oh my God, you can't say. No, it's not the truth. Why would you sit there? That's not a bad weapon. Why would you sit there and think that's a really good weapon? You know, people always say the prophet of God and that God knows all and all that stuff. He doesn't all, but the thing is he doesn't do nothing. Why? And here's why. Humanity has given free will because of the deal with the devil and God. It's a deal. It's a flat out fucking deal. They've been doing this stuff for quite a few, you know, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years. When humans were around. It's a deal. What is the deal? Deal is, how many people can you corrupt and how many people can I save? Who's being corrupt? Hollywood. Who's being saved? People that are escaping California, escaping Hollywood. Hollywood is the epitome of Satan.
This dagger will separate the faithful from the fallen.
And people want to say, well, it's not all the people in Hollywood. No. It can't be everybody. Not everyone's like that. There's a lot of actors coming out right now because they know the shit's going to hit the fans. They're like, yeah. Mel Gibson was the first one that came out. He got blasted. But you know what? He makes his money in that. People like his stuff and that. I love Mel Gibson. Why? Because he stands true. Just like I dislike Arnold. Arnold's a piece of shit person. The dude literally walks back and says, I don't give a shit about anybody else but myself. And my cultist members or my members of society. As I was watching Heel versus Babyface, he says these cunts in Hollywood all live in a bubble. Quoted. Maybe not say cunts, but you know what I mean. He said twats, whatever. What the fuck is the difference? They live in a bubble. They throw their bubble out there to capture people to become part of their bubble. Hollywood used to make it really slowly. Their agendas weren't 100%. They spread out every now and again. They did it with ease to capture people easily. Until Trump came into office. It wasn't even Trump. Until Mel Gibson came out. And then you start seeing all these other people coming out. Everybody's coming out now. So yeah. There's a lot of people coming out saying, yeah, Hollywood's, you know, the directors, producers, a lot of these people, man, they're sick fucking people. It's never the actors as much as it is, you know, the actual like directors and that. But they play hush hush with them. There's a lot of stuff that happens that we've been knowing for a while now. We've been knowing it, that they've been doing this sick shit and that. But Hollywood's always been protected by the elitists, by George Soros, by all these rich people and that. And honestly, Trump defended them too to a certain extent. Why did he stop it? Because he got tired of it. He got tired of the fucking lies.
I can't carry anymore.
American people fucked up. He believed the Democratic Party saying they're going to make everything happen. And guess what happened? Nothing fucking happened. Obama didn't do shit. You can't even name one thing that Obama did. Well, he did the gay marriage thing. No, he didn't. It took him fucking 8 years to do that shit. He didn't want to do it. You know why he didn't want to do it? They never liked the gays. And for being, you know, pretty much a bisexual person, I know they don't. I know. They never did. They never liked the black people. They never liked the black community. Maybe not all of them, but that's what it is. It's never all of them. It's a select few that are running. It's the people that are part of the whole Skull and Bones and cult thing. Now you do. This is just historian, you know, history in the making. It's my own personal belief on it. This shit's already been spread out there for whatever, how long. But yeah. This bitch is fine. Everything. The digger. That's actually really... That's actually pretty good. But why am I talking about this stuff and that? Well, it's been talked about for the last... Ever since I was little, man. I was born in the 90s. So Mel Gibson came out in like the early 2000s talking about this stuff and that, saying the same thing. And you start hearing like George Carlin mentioned it quite a bit in his, you know, comedy sketches and that, saying, hey, the government's fucking you. You guys should know this shit. They fuck you with taxes. They fuck you with everything. Why they do this? Because they don't give a shit. And he says I would say probably most politicians that were in office they never care. They care about themselves and their bubble. They don't care if they take millions of dollars of Social Security. They never gave a fuck. But people still vote for these fucking dudes. And that's the problem is. That's why JFK didn't take money. That's why George Washington didn't take any money in that or all that stuff. And that's why Trump didn't take any money in that. But you'll never see the Democratic side never take freaking money as of now. They take all the damn money. Obama took all the money. You know why? Because they're all political assholes. They were born. They never did anything their whole entire life besides political stuff. The government chills. They live off the government. That's just plain and simple. It's very obvious that they do it. And they said there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to live how you want to live, fine. Doesn't make it right. Does it make it right for people to, you know, never give people enough money to live? Oh, my pre-workout's kicking in with everything else. These are just simple questions. Is it okay for, say, union people to get paid more than non-union people, even though they're doing the same exact job? You know what union people say to non-union people? They're fucking, like, super fucking racist. They're super bigoted towards non-union people. They'll say, they don't give them benefits, they don't do this, and they don't do that. I hear it all the time, but it's just like, are you sure? And they choke on their words because they're just saying that because that's what they're told to say. And it's not even all of them. It's the only very few of them that have that sort of brain. They have that sort of mentality because they want to be part of a group so bad that they'll just ignore 99% of the world and just sit there and attack the whole entire world and be praised by 1% people that literally don't give a shit about you. Like, they vote in these people every year to do the union stuff and that. They're like union presidents or whatever. Guess what happens? Every time they vote people in, they're always career politician, money laundering assholes. And they know that they are. But they keep voting because they keep doing these, what you call, happy words. We're going to make you make more money. No, I said, I don't want more money. I want, you know, decent freaking, decent, I want transparency. I want to be able to know what the fuck's going on. I do. If I was a union worker, I want to know what that was going on. You know, yeah, they gave you all these benefits, that they give you all these things because it's just money related thing, and people praise over it. Oh yeah, I have a good lifestyle, but you're not healthy. You're unhealthy. You have all these benefits in that, but you're unhealthy. I have no benefits, and my mind is fucking sharp as it always will be. That's why I laugh more. That's why, you know, once you create more. Look at YouTube. Look at people on YouTube that just don't, they're like, yeah, politics is a poison. All the high-end YouTubers say it. They all say it. They're like, yeah, it's poison. YouTube's getting political and it's starting to turn to a fucking disaster zone. And, you know, there's new policies out there now, you know, which I don't give a shit about because I'm a gamer, so. I don't care, like I said, it doesn't matter what happens. I don't know if you want to voice their opinions in that. Yeah, I voiced my opinion by Angry Joe and that with the whole, like, feminist thing and that, you know. It's true, you know, Joe's a feminist, you know, he says that he's not, and, you know, but he proves it through his words that he will not defend males, you know, that females attack males, and it's such a small percentage of these females. It's, like, not even a 1%, it's like a millionth of a percent. It's like a category of like maybe like a couple thousand females that want to attack males. And they want to go on pussy strikes and that, and no one's gonna fuck them anyway because they're disgusting, nasty fucking hoes. And they want to just like think that they're top shelf women. When I meet top shelf women every day when I go to fucking work, I see gorgeous average women that actually have stable jobs. They don't live off their fucking pension of a man and then claim that men are bad. That's how most of them do. Not all of them. No, there's always statistics to throw out that say, yeah, some feminist women are fucking, you know, they live off of their old man's wages and that because they're gold diggers. They use their bodies, they use influence to make more money. Just like Kamala Harris did. The mayor from California or Los Angeles or whatever it is, vividly came out and said, yeah, she was a cocksucker. She sucked my dick for fucking money. Dude literally came out and said it before the presidency happened. And he didn't care. He's like, I made her. I don't give a shit. You never hear any more about that guy because he doesn't care. He's like, whatever. There's plenty of girls out here that would do anything for money. When you got millions of fucking dollars and that, you bet your ass people do anything for money in that because, you know, a lot of people are brought up like that. And they will do anything for fucking money. That's how you have, you know, fans only and shit. That's how you have places like Hooters and all these other places that have that sort of thing. They use women's bodies to make money.
It's long.
Women don't see it as being bad because they don't care. They're making lots of money. Who are they making money off of? Men. And very few lesbians. Maybe a couple of, you know, bi guys. But it's mostly straight males that give them 90% of their money. So when feminists attack males, you're attacking the money flow of most females. Hollywood wasn't always corrupt. Hollywood back in the old days when Universal first came out with monsters and all that shit, they were cool as hell. They're like, hell yeah, that's scary shit. Let's put it up there. You got the Frankenstein. You got, you know, the freaking Draculas, you know, and then you got the Jasons, the Freddy Cougars, you got, you know, Leatherface. You get all these very important, arcing, cool characters. Pinhead and stuff. They made their millions of dollars. What they get? They got massively stingy. They start doing the drugs. They start doing the, you know, allegedly. They start doing, buying women. They start doing all this crap and that. And, that's what happened. How you think Epstein got his island at? How you think he got all those women over there to sit there and then petty them and all that stuff and that, or whatever the fuck happened? How you think all this shit went down? It was one of their people. They do hush hush systems, and it's fine. But being transparent is everything, and this is where I'm going at. Being transparent is everything. Even with Angry Joe, being transparent with where you're standing at in your life. Are you willing to sit on this hill and die on it? Not literally, figuratively. Sit on, you basically stand with your words 100% and say, yeah, I believe that men, or say feminist women, have a right to be upset with man. And I say, okay, you can stand on that hill. But when your hill is like you walking down the street and you get a little bit of an uprise and the other side has Mount Everest behind it and you can't even see the people and they're looking down at you going, oh, Ingrid, you down there? I got you. I just watched the Zohans. I had to say it like that. It's like, oh no, faggot. Oh, it's such a funny show. But, yeah, it's a joke. Do you really believe people are going to stay on their hill for that long? No, they're going to eventually fall because most people do. They don't see that it's a very small percentage of the people that are actually doing this. It is. It's not even a percent of the population that's doing this stuff. It's such a small populational thing. But people think it's fucking everyone. No, it's not. Well, anyway, they had an article out on the Batman. Or Batgirl, my bad. Batgirl. And the article is saying one of the people that plays in there is an actress. And she was saying, we made Batgirl based upon society and how it is now. They think society is woke. They think society is all transies and gays and that. These people are massively delusional. They don't know the average. Nature spits out 90% or more that are going to be biologically ready to reproduce to push the population up. Literally. So if, say, maybe a fine little percent of people that are going to be gay on women and on a man's side. 1%. That's why gays are minorities. 1%. If not lower. So you're saying, Batgirl actress, whatever your name is, doesn't matter, that 1% of people are establishing that 99% of people are woke. 1%. That's always been the problem. You're in a translucent bubble and you're a fucking idiot. No one cares. You might get 1% of the population that's gonna give a flying fuck about Batgirl being shelved. And you already got that population. They're already sitting there screaming and yelling and saying it's unfair. You know why? Because they ain't making money. They don't care. They say, you have to all go broke because my feelings get hurt. That's one thing about your feelings. That's what they're establishing. They'd rather have everyone go broke as fuck so they can have their feelings matched because they're all crazy, massively overly emotional people that don't have real jobs. They don't have real things to do. All they have is their guidelines and stupidity to groom other people to be just like them for simple, easy money that's given to them because of their feelings. My feelings get hurt. I was depressed for like 16 fucking years. Where's my millions of dollars, Hollywood? Where's my millions of dollars, government? Where's my millions of dollars? Just like everybody else, where's my millions of dollars? You took all my taxes away to pay for all your FBI's and CIA fucks that don't do a pile of dog shit for our country. It's all narrative fucking swinging. They're dirty, grooming, fucking dirty, nasty ass dicks around. Of course, it's a metaphor for how fucking dumb they are. They don't care. And they make shows. That's the funny thing is Hollywood makes shows like FBI agents, CIA agents do shit and that. No, they don't. When's the last time they ever did a massive drug bust? Unless they were forced to do it under the fucking president himself. When's the last time the FBI ever did anything to combat all the cities blowing up in the last 5 years? When they ever done any of that stuff, that's their job. No. They didn't do nothing. They had to send a National Guard to deal with the shit. And when National Guard walked up in that place, you saw all these guys try to fight back, and they all got their asses kicked by real, actual people that are trained to kill and trained to protect, while these commie cowards sit there and destroy the world because they get paid free, easy labor money to sit there and do it. And that's what happened. It's been proven. And it's just crap. Obviously, these are just my opinions. I don't give a fucking rat's ass about all this lingo shit with George Soros and that. Dude's a piece of shit. There are a lot of rich pieces of shit. But people defend this guy. They defend him and know what they say. He's richer than Trump. He's richer than this. Elon Musk is richer than all of them. If he put his big, huge cock down, he says, I do as I please, as I want. They'll try to fire him. They'll try to humiliate him. They'll try to do whatever they can. The dude's too rich. He has too much power over it. He has too much influence over the country. And that's what's going to be. What do you think's happening now?
Skatsim's reign is renewed.
He has too much influence over the country now. His electric cars are the best thing ever. And no one can disagree with it because it's the honest truth. And people, you know what happens is you get celebrities that go against and then they oh my god, I'm not going to buy your car anymore. No, you won't. You're still going to buy it. You're still going to buy it. You're always going to buy it. Why are you going to buy it? Because you know it goes against your narrative not to do it. So you tricked yourself into your shitty ass narrative. And now that your narrative's being fucking, pushed apart, you're going to go back on it, but you can't because your narrative has to stay that way because you made that narrative that way, and you got you to catch-22. Says you got to buy it anyway because Chevy shit blows up, allegedly. You know, all these other cars are melting down that because they haven't figured out. They throw out half-assed vehicles and that because they don't have the patents of Tesla's, glorious technology. And it's nothing but a laugh. I'm laughing my ass off. Watching them melt. Freaking Warner Brothers owns HBO Max, is now cut like 70 executives or whatever from it, and saying, you guys are woke shit left-wing dickheads. You're not making any money for me. Get the fuck out. And he told them to get the fuck out. All of them. He says, we're going to make a legitimate family fun thing for everybody to be able to watch. Not this garbage fucking left-wing garbage shit that's not making any money. Because we're fucking broke as fuck because of these dumb fucktards. And this is what's happening. You got rid of all of them so he doesn't have to pay them. Saves them hundreds of millions of dollars. Because these executives probably get like a couple $1 million a year. And they get profit off of the stuff they make. But they're not doing it anymore. They're making shit. So why should you deserve to work? Netflix did it too. Netflix canceled freaking that shitty ass Resident Evil movie. You know? What's gonna happen next? You know? What is, you know, Marvel's making crap now. You think Marvel, you know, the Marvel's freaking stocks are gonna sit there and stay up that high? Fuck no. They're gonna start going down because they ain't making any money. And that's what's gonna, it's all to do about making money. Just like most people said, and I say before, once you start attacking people's money, that's when they start to fall. And they have to change it, so they're going to get rid of the people that are making it fall. They're going to have to. So the political narrative is going to be switched. And what's going to happen is, wokeism is going to disappear. Hollywood's not going to be the same Hollywood. All these people are going to, you know, they're all going to hide in their little, like, island houses and that. They're all going to do that and gather up together in their big old meeting houses, probably in a, like, underground house or whatever. They're all going to gather together, like, how are we going to do this, George Soros? He's like, because the dude's fucking like 1 million years old, so the dude's pretty much done for. You know, the dude's old as fuck. They're going to keep pumping him full of stems and shit to keep his ass going to that. Dude, if we all know, he's probably already dead, so I mean, I don't know, but I'm just assuming the dude's like 91 years old, you know, he's been around for a while. And, like, it's bound to happen one of these days. That's what it is. And, you know, out with the old, in with the new. It's going to happen. Our generation's going to be the one that's going to boost up everything. You're going to have some resemblance of people. You got to open me back. Yeah, you're going to have resemblance of people that are going to be sitting there. And they're going to talk about this as a history. It's going to be historic. You know, 20 years down the line, that's going to be history. I'm going to be in my 50s. You know, everything else is going to change dramatically. And who knows? Maybe I'll get monetized before I hit 50. YouTube's always going to be here because this is the place for people. And YouTube needs to change. They need, honestly, YouTube's CEO needs to get fired. She's just the fucking worst. I don't know anything about her, but I hear from everybody else, even from PewDiePie and from all these high-ranking YouTubers. They all say the same thing. They all say YouTube has not been the same ever since this woman's became CEO. And, like, it's changing shit dramatically. I mean, obviously not for everybody. Most people that keep their mouths shut and just do what they love to do and make videos and that, they normally don't attack them too much. But some people now, like, Angry Video Game Nerd, he had to go through all of his crap and changed everything because of all these censorships and that. He's like, there's some things you can't do, and it changes the quality of history. That's why people that get the box set DVDs actually have the original set. They're still original. YouTube's changed them. They made his quality of his videos go down because of all this crap. And that's what it is. That's why people are getting so mad. Like, you know, PewDiePie is pretty much invincible, you know. That dude makes the bulk of the money of YouTube. But it doesn't mean that other creators don't help them manage that stuff. It's just a shame. Why change something that's good to fucking just worse and worse? Just because you want to swing your gigantic cock around That dude fucked me up. Holy fuck, fireballs fucked me up. God damn. And no fire resistance. I'm gonna go through it again, just level up anyway. Oh, fuck, kick my ass. That's what it is. I mean, I don't want to be shadow banned. I'm not really telling any. I'm telling whatever truths are on my mind. I know so much and blow people away. YouTube fucking. When you have a fucking damn channel. Oh yeah, they can't do that because it's called freedom of speech. I'm not going against their vaccine narrative bullshit, which is their censorship on vaccines. I don't give a fuck that shit anymore. I never took the damn thing, and obviously it's absolutely pointless now because, well, everyone's already got COVID or everyone's already got, the vaccination. Which I'm happy for people that got the vaccination, that need and that. I'm happy for that shit. I'm just hating how people are suppressing it. Stop suppressing what medical knowledge we need. That's not what our freedom of speech is. And big companies like YouTube and Google got attacked. And to me, it's just stupid. Like, I say this, I say very, calmly and nice. Stop it. Stop it. Stop all the bickering. Stop all the destruction. Stop. If Hollywood elites stand together with the fucking people, we would have an enormous change in society because people believe in these people. The normal people of society believe in these people. Probably not as much anymore. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. Because I surely fucking don't. I used to believe in Arnold. I used to love Arnold, man. He gave a lot of big words of wisdom. But as soon his side, his cultist side or whatever, got attacked, he said, I leak everything into this whole bullshit thing of, I'm going to attack everyone and anyone that steps in my way. If you're against me, then fuck you, kind of thing. And that's what he did. He came out on the news and said, hey, fuck your Constitution. Like, excuse me? Fuck you, old man. Who the hell the fuck are you to tell me what I can and can't do, bitch? If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have your hundreds of millions of dollars. You wouldn't have shit, dude. Follow your own rules of engagement, you prick. 6 rules of engagement. Last one, give back to society. What the fuck have you gave back to society? Absolutely nothing, dickhead. Oh, you just run over fucking people in their cars and shit. Legendary. I run over people part no. I guess technically hitting a car and almost going over it is running over a person in a car. Obviously. But people went completely numb to that. When I heard that, I was appalled. I just can't believe my hero from back then, the muscly guy. Look at me, I'm Arnold. Betray the people that built his ass up. That protected him when he was fucking his maid. When he dated one of the richest families on the fucking planet. The freaking Kennedys. The damn Kennedys. And this no good cocksucking dickhead Hollywood prickface attacked all of his fans and attacked everybody just because things didn't go his way. So he Reed He cried with his steroid tiny dick and balls between his legs like a bitch. And he did. He cried like a
I
pansy.
need a key. It's locked.
Don't get me wrong. I like how Sylvester Stallone and all those people stayed out of this shit. Sylvester Stallone never had anything to do with it. He says, I just want to make movies, I want to make people happy. I don't really care about making movies. He said he did. He said he wanted to be rich and famous. So did Jim Carrey. Now Jim Carrey's like a freaking like spiritualist, you know, God theory type person now. He's changed so dramatically because you know why he's like that? You know why most people from Hollywood leave Hollywood and they find Jesus? Think about it. Mel Gibson did it. Everybody's doing it because Los Angeles and Hollywood are fucking hellholes. It's hell. They see things that they're not supposed to be not supposed to be seen in normal human eyes. So a normal person walks to Hollywood and becomes an actor in that, makes a couple millions of dollars off of my looks or whatever the fuck it might be. Sits there. And guess what? Go to a big ass party with 100 people, watch them do drugs and do the weirdest fucking shit. And thinking I'm gonna sign my soul away. You know what they say is? You can get out of this, but you can't speak of it. You can make it hundreds of millions of dollars. That's why people go, that's why people don't do studio shit from Hollywood. They go and do private studio stuff. But they don't have to deal with all that crap. There's a lot of private studios. Mel Gibson's still making movies. He does it from a private studio that he made on his own. These people don't own the world. People think they do. No. I mean, the Rothschilds do, but Rothschilds have fucking been... a lot of the older Rothschilds have been dead and gone for at least a little while now. I mean, their kids are probably owning everything in that, I guess. But they have to be seeing what's going on. I mean, they don't care because they make all the fucking money there, but when sense comes to, you know, light, money only means as much as you think it means. Like, I'm happy I got $2,000 in my bank account. A little bit, let's say about $2,600 right now. I'm probably gonna end up spending, you know, maybe the bulk, maybe like a couple $100 of it. So I gotta pay bills and that. By spending 90% of my, or like 80, 70% of my paycheck. And so I'll be like, I got fucking $20 million in my bank account, or $200,000 in my bank account, or $20,000 in my bank account. Oh, come on! Dude, fire is tearing my butthole up so bad. It is, it's the fireballs. They deal so much motherfucking damage. Holy shit. Let's do it again. Yeah, them fireballs fuck me up. Oh well. But I asked people that, I said, hey, it's like, what are you saving up for? I'm not saving for anything. I just want money in my fucking account. Like, people that spend a lot of money don't have any power. Materialistic things don't mean a pile of dog shit unless you use it to make money, like I'm doing. I could have bought a PS5 a while ago. Do I want one? Yeah. I want to have a stable job to make money, and then I want to make some money off of YouTube first before I start doing all that stuff and that. I mean, is it going to happen? I hope it does happen. You know, I think I deserve it. I think I'm smart enough and I know enough knowledge to be able to sit there and cultivate some excess money. You know, I wish I had some donors right now. You know, I mean, I just have a couple of people give me a couple bucks every week in that. I mean, am I entertaining enough? I just really think I'm funny enough. I'm a bit of a fucking asshole, but do I have any fire resistance? I have 32. I should not be dying from those bitches. Get the fuck out of here with that crap. I can't equip shit. He's at 30 or 29. Actually, let me check out the rings. That's how I have to talk about it. I mean, like I said, I'm just voicing my opinion. That I really don't give a shit about this. People have too many feelings and that about this stuff and that. Like, I don't give a shit about She-Hulk. I don't give a shit about Hollywood. I don't give a fuck about Marvel. I don't give a fuck about DC. I don't give a fuck about that crap. All I care about is that people need to get together to fight a good fight against whatever they believe in. Oh my god! It's the fireball, man. Oh, I'm fucking lagging too. God damn. But yeah, I never cared about any of that stuff. I'm surely not gonna start caring now. I mean, like the one thing I did care about, they were about to bring out Shining Force 1 and 2 and remaster it on a mobile game. Bring it out on a damn console, you cheap sons of bitches. That's a legendary game that you guys quit out on. You guys didn't quit on all. You made that Shining Residence, which is a very good game. Which I think about probably playing. It's a very very good game. Huge story, hot girls, fat boobies, and that. You know, whatever the girls like with the guys and that. Yeah, I'm about to take this slowly and try to get through this shit. I still can't believe those fireballs treat me like I'm a, dirty prostitute on the street corner. Holy shit, dude. Nice, everything's gonna be all at once. The damage is so greatly high. It's a pile of dog shit. I'm probably gonna tear up my Mephisto. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, this song tears up Mephisto. Because as long as you have super fast, like, speeds and that, your charge lightning's like 4 times, 4 times, 4 times. Always hits like 4 or 5 times. Times at 3.
I do
About an hour
use
stream.
material.
I'm done eating. I want to eat more, but I know I don't have to because I'm pretty much done.
That's what happened. That's the reason why I can't lose a little bit of weight that I have, because like I'll take stimulants in that, my body will go into hyperactive mode, which I took a pre-workout about, let's say about an hour ago. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one next thing, get the skills anyway. Need to get to level 30. Well, so I can start equipping some of the stuff, and I can get the war hat on. I need a mana ring on.
Thanks.
Yeah, work's been doing pretty good in that, you know, I didn't talk about that. It's not too bad actually. I do like working that, you know, it's getting better. I'm just starting to there was one new girl that I was talking about some stuff and that. And of course it was just nothing to do with has to do with the research and that. Like I was talking about men and that, talking about how, you know, men can evolve better than what they are now. Men are lacking and like having manhood and that, you know, having confidence in that. And of course you will get ones that are like that and that, but like you're seeing it so often that's kinda like holy fucking shit.
I'll put that to good use.
You try to see that like men are not as good as they used to be, you know. That's not all of them, obviously. Just, I see it with the younger males and that. And of course, it's only a few of them that it's like, she's young, she's 19, and she's super cool in that. And we talked about it for a while now, and she was agreeing with all the stuff and that, you know. And I told her about the woman thinking that, like, women just cannot accept how dumb men can be. You need to create a notion to, well, making them willing to see something different. And I say the same thing with the woman. A man should not sit there and let a woman walk all over him, feminist. You know, and there's, you know, and they have husbands, and they have partners and that, whatever it is.
Thanks.
And they get walked all over. And I think it's ridiculous that you can't have a similar notion to be just good to one another, to be happy for one another. Just stop sitting there and creating bad vibes and bad things towards people now because your narrative has changed. Like I said, a lot of people don't give a shit about this stuff. You got dorky people. Honestly, I should be talking about Diablo, how good Diablo is. But I made myself to be a researcher to look at the most obvious things and make it more obvious because most people don't see the obvious. Like I said before, most of my channel is meant for fun and research. I love researching things. Even if it's not true or not, it's still something to look forward to because it makes my mind satisfied. So when I get in the middle of something, I want to talk about it. I want to reach out. I want to have a conversation. And I want to ask the questions. Just like one of the days, and then, you know, I asked the questions about, you know, why can't I not compliment a woman at work? And someone came on and said, you can't do that. I said, why not? I said, don't women want to be complimented like men? And she kind of like thought about it. It was really funny though, because she did. Damn, them are really good. Fuck yeah. Ooh, that speed looks hella cool as fuck. And she thought about it. She's just like, and she stopped saying stuff. Cause she's like, yeah. Yeah. One of those. I think you won the Javelin Spear Skills. That's 120 stack. I mean, that's what the Titan's made out of. Not this one, but the other one. And I'll say this, you know, I say this from the top of my heart, you know, from the bottom of my heart or whatever. These narratives can be changed if we choose to change them. And I say to people out there that want to change things and make things better for people, that's fucking amazing. I would never disagree with something that's on your mind, no matter how fucking dumb it is. Cause some of this shit is stupid. Like, what the fuck? Why are you saying such things? Yeah. You start to see less and less of it. I watched a lot of girls' reviews and that, and like She-Hulk and that, like, that's a Star Wars girl. She was legitimately pissed off. You could tell by her tone of voice and that. By the way, she's fantastically attractive looking. I hope she's single. She might look like she's single. I wouldn't mind going out there and having a conversation. Obviously, I'm not a drunk. No, my YouTube channel's not big enough to be anything, but yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's Star Wars girl. If you're single, hit me up. I'm a fucking very attractive guy. I may not be like Henry Cavill, but I put him up for those run. I mean, I'm not as buff out. Well, he ain't as buff out anymore. He looks like he lost some size and that, which I don't blame him. Cause being in the movies and that really fucks you up. Going off on steroids and that. I want to get a rare of that one. That'd be cool to get a rare of it. Get something like 100% more damage. That'd be really good. Or get a legendary of it, which I don't think there is a legendary of it. But yeah, hit me up, girl. You know, we can talk on that. You know, I'm the guy that say, you know, I love you, girl. No more woke. No more woke. You know, hit me up on that. Send me a message that. I don't know how to do a split screen fucking stream, which I can probably do that. I can do streams about shit and that. We should chat on that. Yeah, I'm not a super huge fan of every little thing. I mean, I do like comics and that. I don't read a lot of them. I'm more of an anime type person. But I'm right there with you with all this woke shit. This shit needs to end. No, I forgot to stop attacking people. What the fuck? Don't lag me into these assholes. Fuck you, game. You're such a dick. I don't know why this game does it. It lags you into you. You know that you're running away, but it keeps lagging you into it. Fuck you guys. Get the fuck out of here. 5. Cool. Yeah, I seen your counter in that. You're a very sexy woman, honestly. That's cool that you're in good shape and that you take good care of yourself. That's brilliant. I know some people are probably going to say, you're just doing that because you want your channel to get bigger. Well, you always got those people out there. Does it look like, I mean, does it look like I'm really trying to get my channel to get fucking millions of subs? No, I'm just a casual gamer. I casually talk about stuff and that I deem that's important. With me having a gift from God, the brain that I have, I see things from very far perspectives, and I'm bold. I'll say things that need to be said that are important enough to be heard to a certain extent. Because I always like to ask the question, why do people feel alone? I ask it over and why do people feel alone? Well, loneliness is the aptitude of not loving yourself enough. Is it not? I think it is. Makes sense to me. But a lot of people ain't gonna act the same way. I was talking to that young lady from work, and that young lady, whatever, doesn't matter. And she's like, I can't stand being alone in that because I want a boyfriend that I want someone to hold, someone to be with in that. Like, you want that, but you don't need it. That's the problem. Need and want. Need and want are two different things. Need is absolutely, you need water to survive. Some type of liquid. You need food to survive or your body will die. That's a more of a need. I might get some more heal rings on my bitch. I'm gonna kill this cocksucker first. So when people look at that stuff and say needs and wants, people want relationships because they feel that they need someone on their side. Everyone's on your side that's on your side. There's always going to be people out there that are going to agree with you and disagree with you, depending on what you talk about. A lot of people agree. A lot of people agree with me. A lot of people don't give a shit what I have to say. They're just like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Some people get in vivid conversations with me about stuff, and it's like astounding in some of the things that we talk about. And it's beautiful. Oh man, I'll bother blow some more ass here in a little bit. It is beautiful. It's astounding. You just have to see people grow and grow and grow with it. That's the whole point of this. Oh fuck! I felt so good. Oh, I don't know what my stomach hurts for. It's probably gonna drink all the milk, so I don't have to drink too much milk. It makes my stomach hurt. That's not fucking milk. There you are, dickhead. But I never used to think about this stuff. I used to think about space and shit and that, like. I don't think about it anymore because it doesn't make any sense. I've always been a big thinker now. I've always believed in heaven and hell. But people try to say that God, that they're trying to find out they see God's hands create the universe. Well, the thing is, God did create the universe. The universe is where we live at. We are the center of it. And there's other abstracts of the heavens and hells. There always has been. And people try to make people believe that, you know, that the aspect of hell and heaven is, you know, the universe itself. And they try to say that we're not special, that there's aliens out there and that. Number one, you're a fucking idiot to say that shit, and you're a fucking idiot to think that stuff, because it's like, we were deemed special and brilliant people for the longest fucking time. And people tore us down to tear us apart. Because they want us to believe that we're not special. I know it's special. You know the ones that do that stuff? The elitists. Not the rich people, the elitists. There's a difference. There's people that actually command to control what's in the society. And some people give into it. I know some people that watch the January 6th trial. Some people literally think that Trump's Hitler. No proof of it at all. They're trying to find proof, but there's no proof. But I have to tell you, for what I know from, German historians, I actually talked to a German lady and I actually talked to her. We were playing, I don't know what we were playing. We were playing a game together and that. And she told me, she's like, yeah. It's like Germans and that were, Hitler, he did great for the country now. He built us up. He made us strong. And something tipped him to make him crazy. I want to know who made him crazy. I want to know who actually started Nazism. It wasn't Hitler. I already know who it was. It was his like second in command because he was a super hateful person. But when you grasp power of semi-demigod, which is a leader of a country, to persuade a whole millions and millions of people, you become what you call a demigod, which is a false god, basically, in your own way, because a god is just having lots of people believe in you, gives you powers. That's why they call it a demigod, a false god. That's what God is himself. He's the ultimate of ultimate. People believe in him, from the high heavens to the hells, and probably bulk of the people in between. In their conscious mind, they believe in it. They may not praise it as much, but they have to. It's part of them. And that's what it is. They all go hand in hand. They not always do. 700. 400 damage? That's ridiculous. How much is it? 80. 48. And it says, so javelins into powerful bolts of lightning that split on impact. That shit wipes out everybody. You ever seen cows with them? It's like... The good thing is the cow king's actually immune to lightning, so you won't accidentally kill him. These are cow killers and Act 4 killers. They'll walk through Act 4, everything will just die. Yeah, because a lot of those guys are just freaking fire immune. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off right now and probably get ready to go to bed. It's gonna take a little bit to go to bed. But yeah, I just want to have a talk, and I just want to be like, hey, let's talk about this shit together, because it's good for people to conversate, and people that can't have simple conversations are obviously going to be the ones you probably don't want to talk to at all. Like if I mention something and someone just literally like sits there and say, you're wrong, I'm right, and it's like, well, what's the narrative of you're being wrong and I'm being right, or you're being wrong and I'm being right, or I'm being right and you're being wrong, or I'm wrong, you're right, that whole narrative thing. And like, I like to know. Honestly, a lot of my viewers are video game viewers. Not a lot of them look like my like to just have me just talking that. Some of them do. I know some of them listen to my stuff and that. They see my just talks and that. Like I love listening to him. There's a truck driver guy. He's a truck driver. He's like, yeah, I just listen to your stuff. I listen to you talking that. Sometimes I fall asleep to that. I listen to you chitter chat about stuff and that. Makes sense and that. And sometimes they do. That's why my hours are going up so dramatically. And that sometimes when I talk about something that's really important, sometimes people just listen to it. Ramblers have always been, very powerful and very good. Just because, Ramblers is just how it is. We throw out the narratives of what needs to be talked about, what's on our mind, and we create new things. And my stomach is hurting. That's getting kind of my blow ass, yeah, if you guys think about any of that stuff, I'd be welcome to talk about anything. I know some people come on here, you get a lot of fucking dumb motherfuckers that come on here like, oh, you do anything? You talk about these nuts and all that stupid shit. And I'm like, you guys have no brains. I'm very surprised if a girl even likes you, more or less deals with you. I said the reason why most girls date stupid, dumb fuck guys, because they're just saying, well, fuck it, I might as well have a relationship with someone. I'm not even joking. I hear it so many times. There's so many times, like, I just heard it from a woman today. A younger woman today. She's like, it's just how men are. And I look at her, I was like, that's not how I am, though. I don't need to lie to you. That's one of the things that she's dealing with is, like, he doesn't believe me. I'm like, why the fuck you with him? Because he doesn't. And then he says, well, sometimes he listens to me and that. Yeah, he probably does listen to you, doesn't he? You know, when when your legs are spread, he knows he can get pussy. Stop giving him pussy for a week. I bet you 100% he'll think that you're cheating on him. Stop getting pussy for a couple days. I bet you he's gonna think that you cheated on him. I know this narrative. I've seen it so many times. And it's like, come on. It's very obvious. I don't think she needs him on her. I'll check her out though. Yeah, but that Star Wars girl, hit me up. You know, let's have good conversation about this crap. I hate woke shit. I think people that do this narrative thing is garbage. I don't know why Hollywood or any of these like people are literally thinking this is a smart idea. But it's all George Soros and Chinese owned anyway. So that's why you see John Cena. John Cena was, what was John Cena? American hero? Got sold over to the communist China? I like how they fight. They want to fight. You know, they don't believe in communists and that. They sure do like to swing their fucking big dick narratives about communists. Oh my god! The commies are coming. They do that shit a lot, don't they? Donald Trump's a commie. How? He just says, read, read. You have to understand my side. I don't understand your side at all. You're an idiot. I guess I am an idiot. Yeah, my stomach is starting to fucking hurt. I'm about to blow Monster's fucking ass here in a little bit. Look at that.
I am overburdened.
Oh man, I gotta blow ass. Why did I do that? Oof. Okay, well, I gotta blow ass hella bad. I'll be right back. Oh my god. I wish I had a toilet downstairs. I would sit right down and hiawatha. Okay. I'm back. Oh, what's up, pup? Oh, I see. No, you're cool. Oh, so you made another account? No, you're cool. I don't know if you're on anymore, but yeah. I was just about ready to get off here in a little bit. Because I'm just, you know. Uh, Gold Spike Park. Oh, that is really fast. Enormous bonus. Good against demons and that. It's not a bad bow. Well, I'm happy you got on that. I might stay on for a little bit longer, maybe another like 13 minutes in that. Because I know I like going to bed around like 4. At least before it gets too light outside. Because I don't know what's going to be happening tomorrow. I know I got to work tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm pretty good though.
Here. Let me see.
Okay. He has to have the stuff. Yeah, he does. Whoops. So I'll get that all my Java's on. Because I don't need life drain that much. As long as I have partial sight on, like the 3 of them, which I'm going to keep the belt and that. Yeah, after I'm probably gonna make me a 2-handed barb with frenzy and get some patriarchs. And I got an executioner sword. I need to get 2 of them because they actually are extremely powerful weapons. Because they make you really heavily defensive. I like the executioner sword a lot better, unique, than I like the Godfather. The Colossus sword unique, because the Godfather's like average at best. I mean, it used to be really good because of the damage on it. It was like infinite basically. You know, they made it to where the max damage constantly goes up every level. but someone found one before and I used on my werebear. I took like 10k, but 10k wasn't shit. I was facing Ubers. Ubers have like hundreds of millions of lives. It's so dumb that your numbers actually don't matter at all. The only way you can beat one of them is if you use a smite or use a lot of static. So I have like a static source with a barbarian or someone with heavy ass defense could be, constantly be hitting them with shit. I beat Ubers once with my smite. Can't say it was really hard, honestly. It was actually rather easy. It's just very time consuming. Because Smite's normal damage is fucking horrible, but they hit so damn fast, it's ridiculous. Oh my god, fucking fired, man. Yeah, I do regenerate a little bit. It's not enough to... Yeah, there's someone trying to reach through on my TV. I have a spiritual complex, a spiritual compound trying to reach me. Someone's been trying to reach me for a while now, I've been noticing it. Yeah. I stretch up my fucking hip, like my side of my hip where my butt's at. I have to really stretch it out because I've been having like clicking problems in my leg. And it's always like it's on the like right side, it's on the right and left. It's on both right sides of my or left and right leg, like the main part of the leg on the outside of the leg. A lot of clicking issues, like from my knee all the way down, or like my legs will click. And someone says it's because your hips are on a line, you need to stretch out your hips more to pull the muscles out. It's my neck. That's my neck and that's my hips. And my calves. But I can stretch my calves out just normal, they'll be just fine. Now I intentionally like to do it with my hamstrings. Try to pull everything out at once. I tell everybody and anybody, stretching is your best friend. Women have it down when you see women that are very flexible in that. Stay men too, stay super flexible. Because you'd be very surprised when the time comes when you're just like, whoo, back's cramping up a little bit, or it's just like the muscles are just messed up from that, from not stretching that. It helps you sleep too, honestly. Anyway, I'm getting the fuck off. I'll see you guys later tonight. As always, if we're doing this together, let's do this shit together. I'm happy for all the subs I get in that. I had some guy come on here and tell me that you deserve it. You deserve more subs. That you deserve to be monetized. I want to help out as many people as I can. This channel is just a cover to like what I want to really do. And it says in my description. You know, I'm very I talk about emotional like that. I like to help people out that have problems like I did, and I still do have. Now my only problem is money. Honestly, I just need to make a lot of fucking money, and like, and you know, my goal is to reach 10,000 hopefully by the end of this year or a little bit of the next year. And if monetization helps me, then it's gonna help me. Then hopefully it helps. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Bye.